Hi everyone, I'm Steph from Amplify, and today I'm sitting down with Bonnie Fraser from Stand Atlantic. Woo!
Woo!
Thanks so much for
Crowd
doing
goes
this.
wild.
Where are you at the moment?
I'm in a hotel room in Chicago. We in Chicago? We're in Chicago. Yeah, just chilling on an off day, trying to get the Wi-Fi to work. Really great.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone to Lollapalooza, and I've had to like work all day, so I'm like,
Oh no.
it's all good. It's
Yeah,
fine.
making it look hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're on tour around the US. What's been the highlight so far?
Definitely the shows and the fact that we are back on tour because we took like a huge break at the start of this year, and it's the first time we've been on tour in like I think it was like 5 months or something. So it just feels so good to be back out and like playing shows, and I feel like we've even seen like some growth as well, which is like really cool. So yeah, just getting back out and playing the shows has been the best part for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. You'll be coming back to Australia very soon, and then you're heading off to the UK and Europe as well. How do you stop yourself from burning out when you've got such an intense touring schedule?
You don't. You just burn out. Nah, I don't know. I think downtime's important, but I think a lot of us are kind of the same, like in our camp anyway, where we don't really like being at home for too long. Like we enjoy like being on the road and like being busy. Um, and so I don't know. I feel like recently we have like taking more time off so that we do not get burnt out. Because I think like before COVID and stuff, we were like touring so much that like we didn't even realize, but we were like definitely like starting to get burnt out. And now that we've like been doing this for a while, we like just pace ourselves in different ways. Don't get drunk every night. Just choose certain nights to go out and stuff. But yeah, other than that, we enjoy like being on the road so much that I don't feel like we just don't get burnt out. I don't know how we do it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think like if I don't get a solid 8 hours, I'm like I will die. Like I wake up
Oh
going,
yeah.
no, I don't want to function today. But I imagine
It,
like that's not kind of what it is when you're on tour, is it?
no, well, in the bandwagon anyway, like when we're touring the US, because you're essentially just in a truck that has like bunks built into it, and like you're never really getting like a full night's sleep anyways, because it's so bumpy and you're waking up all the time. So you kind of just like get used to running on fumes. And yeah, I don't know how we do it. We shouldn't be alive, really, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you are, because you're Australian fans, me
Thanks.
too. And congratulations, by the way, on your upcoming album Was Here.
Thank you.
Um, what can you tell us about the album in terms of what you're looking forward to? Like, will you be playing some shows from the album in on your Australian tour dates? Because it comes out a few days before the Melbourne date.
Yep. We've definitely got some. We always try and like make, even if it's an album like tour, we always try and make sure we've got like older songs like mixed in, like that just makes sense. But we've definitely got some like non-singles off the album that we're going to play, and super excited. I think that that's probably the songs I'm like most excited to play, which is crazy. But yeah, we've definitely got like a bunch of stuff mixed in from like old things as well. So I feel like fans aren't going to leave like disappointed from the shows at all. I feel like we're trying to hit every single mark and make sure people are hearing enough from the new album as well. So yeah, super excited. And the Australian shows in particular, we've got some insane stuff planned. Like it's going to be absolutely chaotic, and I cannot wait. It's so stupid. It's great. Can't wait.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
You started working on Was Here a few months after Fear. How were
Mhm.
you not drained of creative energy starting something so soon?
Fun fact, I was, but I feel like that's just the nature of the way we do things, I guess. And because we're always touring so much, it's so hard to like fit time into write. So you kind of just have to do it when you do it and like just see what comes out. But we started writing this like end of 2022. Yeah. Wait. Holy shit. Yeah. So we started writing it like in LA. We did like Warzone and Killer. We wrote in LA at the end of 2022, which is crazy to think about. And then the rest was written throughout 2023. So we had like a month off in Manchester where me and Stevie just posted up in like an apartment in Manchester for a month and wrote a bunch of the songs there. Like the meat of the record, I would say, was written there. And then then we had an Australian tour and we wrote the rest of it in Australia. So it's kind of cool. We've like hit like each like three major points, I feel like, and wrote a big chunk of the album everywhere. So it's cool in that respect. So
Yeah.
yeah, it took a while for the whole thing to come together, and we ended up having like so many songs. I don't even know now. I think we must have had like 40 or something. I don't know. Just a lot. And we had to like cull it down quite a
Wow.
bit. So yeah, it was fun though. And we really like just like fully experimented with every sound that we wanted to try out and like tried to incorporate that into like what we're already doing as well. But we definitely like pushed the boat out sonically on this record, and I'm really like proud of it. Proud of us for just sticking to it and not like backtracking and being like, oh, it's too different. Let's go do like the old stuff. So yeah, but I think we managed to like have a good mix of like what we have done in the past and also just like really, really like going to town on like new sounds. And yeah, people like will hear something very, very different from us as well. So I'm excited and nervous.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. I can understand because it's something you've been working on for so long. Was there any songs that were from or was meant to be for previous albums that you brought back and you're like, let's put it in the new one?
Um, no, but the pre-chorus for Love You Anyway, that melody was one I'd written for a song that didn't make it on Fear. That was a so we used the pre-chorus of Love You Anyway was a chorus on yeah, a song that didn't make it on Fear, which is crazy to think about. That's the only thing I
Oh,
can think of. Other than that, we didn't reuse anything.
that's crazy. So 40 brand new songs written
Yeah.
for the album and then had
It's a
to
lot.
cut down from there.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
Yep.
Um, what was the goal of yours during the production of the album?
Well, the main goal is always just to like be happy with it, obviously. But I think because we've said from the start, like we never really wanted to be like boxed in as a band, and like we just believe that you should be able to like write any kind of music you want, and you can make anything kind of sound good as long as it's like a good song at its core. And I think the goal for this record was like just to prove that even further. And we've always talked about like pushing the envelope as a band and like sonically. And this album, I think, definitely just yeah, we really like stuck to our guns on that. And we've definitely like experimented way more and gone further into that whole kind of ethos. And yeah, we just were like, we're taking a lot more risks on this record, I think. And yeah, I
Why do
don't
you
know
think
how.
that is?
Just over not taking risks. I feel like you kind of gotta do something at some point. And I I don't know. I feel like you can't win either way because if you write the same record or like, pretty much the same record, same genre over and over again, yeah, fans will be happy with that, but there'll also be fans that are like, oh my God, like you don't progress and like you aren't like showing off like what else you can do, at least for us anyway, because I know we like to experiment and we love so many different genres of music as well, like collectively, that why wouldn't we want to like incorporate that into what we do?
Hmm.
Um, and then if you do change your sound and like you do experiment, people go, oh, the old stuff's better and like you've changed, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you can't win anyways. So may as well do something that we enjoy and is refreshing for us. And again, we never want to be put into a box. We don't want to like follow trends or anything like that. So yeah, I think that was like I've actually forget your question to be honest. I kind of just started yapping, but
No, it was why do you think you're taking more risks on the new
oh yeah.
album? Yeah.
Yeah. I think also we've got 3 albums of stuff that people will like and we know our fans like, and they're gonna like stuff on this album too. And I don't know, we're just kind of feeling a little badass, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I love all your albums, but like Lavender Bones was probably my favorite when it came out. And I
Yeah,
remember
for
talking
sure.
to a friend and she said, "Oh, I love Pink Elephant." But I like Lavender Bones more. And I said, "Yeah, me too. I love
Yeah,
Lavender Bones." But Lavender Bones had a very distinct pop punk sound. And if you weren't a solid pop punk fan, there was probably you would probably find more songs you would like on Pink Elephant compared to Lavender Bush. I said, "Oh
for
yeah, that's
sure.
true." And
For
like,
sure.
yeah, that definitely makes sense what you said. There's quite a few collaboration or feature tracks on your album. How did you choose the people that you wanted to feature?
Um, well, it's cool to be able to say that like a lot of them are just like friends that we were just like were like, do you want to hop on this song? And they said yes, and we like love their stuff, obviously. Um, other than that, it's just kind of like we would write the song and then especially for like the Polaris feature, for example, obviously they're friends of ours. We've always wanted to work together and it's never really like worked out. But with Criminal, we had this like breakdown section in this crazy like synthy pop song, but not really. Like it's also industrial. We had this like breakdown thing, and originally like I was just like screaming on it, and then we just thought we should like ask Polaris because we've always wanted to work together. Jamie's screams are like amazing, and they said yes, and we just did it. So yeah, a lot of it was just like very organic and natural, and yeah, we were never like writing the song like specifically for a certain person or anything, but it was cool to see the songs come to life and then be like, oh, like this would actually suit XYZ like really, really well. And we love their stuff, so let's like get them on kind of thing. So yeah, it was all very, very organic.
Mm. And did the band come together to choose who they thought would best, um, I guess, feature on the track? Or was it kind of one person would be like, "Oh, I've got an idea. Like, I think this would sound great." Like, how, like, what, yeah, what's the collaboration process like with the band in creating, going into creating a new album?
Well, generally like if me and Stevie are writing a song and we'll send it to the guys. I think we're always thinking about features in general anyways, because I just think it's just a fun thing to do. But um generally like me or Stevie will think of like an artist that we think would suit this part, like and then the guys will say yes or no, or the guys will think of something. It's different every time. It just depends on the song and like what people are thinking about at the time, I guess. But yeah, um, usually the conversations aren't very long, and we usually agree pretty unanimously on, and we're all kind of thinking the same thing.
That's good. You're on the same wavelength then.
Yeah, always hive
Yeah.
mind.
Is there a track from the new album that you're most excited to play live?
Uh, there's two. One is freaking out. I don't know if we're, I think we are playing that in the UK, maybe not in Australia. I don't know. I don't want to give too much away, just think, or like disappoint people or not. But and Kissing Killer Cobras, I'm really excited to play live as well
Yeah.
because they
And
fuck.
what about any throwback songs that you'll be bringing out or unexpected tracks that you'll be playing? Are you allowed to say that?
I'm allowed, but if I want, do I want to is a question. There will be a couple of throwback songs that we've not played in a long time. I'm trying to even remember the set list now. There's so many friggin' songs that I'm just like, what are we even doing? Um, yeah, we'll definitely be throwing in some unexpected songs for sure, I think. So that's all I'll say.
You have to go to the shows to find out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Buy the tickets.
And what track are you most proud of on the upcoming album Was Here?
I mean, most of them, to be honest. I think one that really sticks out to me is 17. Um, just because it was like a difficult topic to write about. And I didn't even like want it on the album really at all because I didn't want to have to like talk about it or anything like that. But I'm proud of the fact that we ended up putting it on because I think it's like it's a really cool song, but I think the message is like very clear, very strong, and I hope it can like help other people who have like kind of gone through similar things. Um, what else am I proud of? Girls the Gun or Gag, whatever the frick we've called it, I can't remember. Um, love that song. Freaking Out, all of them. Kissing Cobras, Kissing Killer Cobras, all of them. I'm just so proud of every track because we really like we spend a lot of time on every song, and yeah, sometimes it was like a very, very like grueling process to kind of get the songs over the line and like to a place where we were all really happy with them. Um, and lyrically, I think on all the songs, I have had to kind of dig into a place that like I've not really gone to before. So, or like just extra kind of vulnerability that I had been like sheltering myself from for a while. So the whole like process of writing it was like really therapeutic for me. And so I'm super proud of that in general and like being able to access that part of myself again. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Is being vulnerable something or in that space where you feel you create the best music?
Always, always. Um, I feel like you can't really create anything good. Well, I can't personally, I don't think, without feeling vulnerable. Um, and like going to that place where you're like willing to go to that place where you're willing to kind of divulge stuff about like what you're thinking about, what you're feeling and stuff. And I feel like in the past, I definitely like numbed myself quite a lot that I to a point where I didn't even know what I was feeling. And that was super fucking scary because I'm like, damn, well then if that's how I'm feeling, then or not feeling, then I can't write songs and then the band will break up and then people will be out of jobs and like just this whole like list of slew of stuff that happens like if I can't write. And so um yeah, I think being vulnerable is very, very, very important. At least for what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a bit of anxiety there, but also
Always.
um, in a way wanting to connect with fans, but also wanting to bring people on the journey and kind of find yourself a little bit along the way.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's special when you can be so vulnerable and then you think no one else is going to feel the same way and then you get people like come up to you and tell you how much like a certain song like means to them or help them through something even if they have a completely different interpretation of like what the song's about. It's like it's cool. And that's what this whole thing is about, I feel like, is like connecting.
Yeah. Well, as someone who's been to quite a few of your shows and spoken to fans just, in the crowd, in the pit, like I know your fans definitely resonate with the topics that you write with and your music. So I don't think you need to worry
Oh,
on that part there.
thank you. That's
No
cute.
worries. All right. One final question. Are you ready?
Go.
Are you ready for Amplify Rapid Fire Bonnie Fraser? All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Tell me your favorites for each of the things that I'll be asking you. Favorite venue to play live?
Oh God. What country?
Any.
Pier 17 in New York.
Okay, what about Australia?
The really pretty one, Forum, I think, in
Yeah.
Melbourne, Brisbane. Ooh, don't hurt me. I don't know where it is.
Melbourne.
Melbourne? Yeah, Melbourne. It's really
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. Favorite food?
Uh, ever? Chocolate?
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
Favorite holiday destination?
Chocolate. No. Favorite holiday destination. Damn. Somewhere that's sunny and I can get a good cocktail and just chill the heck out. I don't have a specific favorite. Or like a caravan park.
Yeah.
It
Just
reminds me like
chill out.
childhood. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Favorite tattoo, if you've got one?
Oh, do I have a favorite? Me checking out my entire body right now. I don't know if I have a fa I guess actually it's gonna be this little. It's like, oh God, I'm sorry. This is such a weird fucking photo.
Is that the fear
Yeah, it's our Fear
devil?
Devil. It's like my favorite one in terms of the way it was done. This guy in Philly who like does a bunch of our stuff. We go through that every time we go to Philly. He's really, really good. But that one particularly is my favorite. And it just like is meaningful as well. And like I think like four other people I know like have it as well. So it's cute.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Favorite dance move on stage?
I've been doing this weird stomp thing lately. It's not my favorite, but I just keep doing it and I don't know why. I feel like a horse. I'll just go with that.
And favorite album or song that you're listening to at the moment?
Uh, oh God, why do you do this to me? I guess we've been listening to a lot of like the Charlie XCX album, so I'll just go with that. Rat.
Awesome. Well, thank
Yeah.
you so much, Bonnie, for joining us. Can't wait for your album to come out. Comes out August 23rd, is it?
Yeah. Correct.
And then you
Hell
come
yeah.
on dates to Australia. You're then off to the UK and Europe. It's going to be amazing. Fans can't wait. So thank you. Do you have anything to say to your fans that might be watching?
Um, Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Love you and be kind to your parents. I don't
Yeah,
know.
hard, but yeah, you should be. Yeah. Thank
Uh,
you so much for your time today.
all good.
I know you've got quite a few other interviews to get to, so I'll let you get going. But yeah, just want to let you know I'm a massive fan. I went to the meet and greet, would you say call it? Like you did a little acoustic
Oh
show
shit.
before
Yeah, yeah. The VIP
the
thing.
yeah, yeah, and I got a little like a fear pin that was really cute. That was like, oh,
Yeah.
add to my backpack.
That shit's cool as hell. I
It
wish I
is.
had one still. I fully lost it, but
You don't
like
have
those was
one.
no, I don't. So stupid. But they were
Yeah.
cool. Thank you for coming and
No,
thanks
thank
for
you for
being a
doing stuff
fan.
like that. Yeah, it's like kind of let the fans kind of see a little bit more of you guys and to, I guess, talk to each other a little bit.
Mhm. For sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you get going, but thank you so much, and good luck with rest of today. And we can't
Thank
wait
you.
to see you here back in Australia.
Yeah, I can't wait. We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.